this year's Money 2020 USA event. I know there is a saying that what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, but we want to change that up a bit. We want to show you such a good time in a PG-13 type of way, such a high-quality experience and access to the best thought leadership that we want the new saying to be, what happens in Vegas goes beyond Vegas.
No more are we asking the consumers to learn about the limitation of the device. Rather than limiting the human to the device, we are going to upgrade the device to the needs of the human. And this is because behind voice, we have the power of AI to make things more natural and to make things more human-like.
I set up a task force from academics, from economists, from true experts in consumer financial protection law and regulation. And we're going to spend really next year examining our laws, looking for opportunities to modernize, looking for areas of conflict or opportunities again to realign, to reassess. I hope that that will help shape our future regulatory agenda.
The way we think about it is sort of like disruption via partnerships. And so it's like not disruption of the partners, it's disruption of the status quo, of a world in which it's hard to get a loan, of a world in which it's really difficult to just pay money out to a bank account in Sri Lanka. And so we see our ability to solve these problems as one that's going to be sort of in tight partnership with banks, rather than sort of trying to supplant them in any way.
About 3 or 4 weeks ago, I needed a new pair of tennis shoes. I was on the internet looking for those shoes. I got disrupted. I didn't buy them, but the next 5 times I went online, there were those shoes. And I think when you think about what we're going to be able to do to offer customers in their life cycle going forward, where if they need a mortgage or they need a credit card or they need a loan, to be able to provide that tool to them where it's readily available for them, whether it's 10 o'clock at night or 6 o'clock in the morning.
From my perspective, when I came to office, one of the things that I wanted to make sure we can do is ensure the viability and survivability of small banks. And the way to do that, frankly, with the consolidation in the industry and the economies of scale working against small banks, is to allow them to innovate. And a while back, it used to be bad for banks to think about partnering with fintechs, and I'm sure your banks experienced something similar. And now we're actually in a place where we know banks can partner up and should partner up with tech companies to be able to provide more agile delivery channels and products to their customers.